Hello everybody, I'm Don Counts and welcome into Fayetteville Public Utilities Channel 6. We're at the second annual Cruzin II here on the square of Fayetteville, and there are cars everywhere, and it is going to be a big deal here, and we're going to do our best to go around and see all the cars, talk to some of the drivers and some of the owners, and find out what's happening here on the square in Fayetteville. Thank you very much, and we're going to ease on around and see what we can see at the Cruzin II.
Everybody, and welcome to FPU Channel 6. We're at the second annual Cruising Downtown Fayetteville. And oh my goodness, Carol, there are so many cars and trucks down here today. I'm Carolyn Denton with the Fayetteville Lincoln County Chamber of Commerce, and Carol Foster with Fayetteville Main Street, and we are just part of a cruise-in committee, but we're really excited to be here, and I feel like I'm in a parade. How about you?
Yes, I do too, and this gorgeous GTO that's absolutely spotless and beautiful. All the cars are, and you know, they're still coming in.
They are. We had no idea what to expect today. We had over 100 that were pre-registered, which is a good thing, but they have been coming in since 7 o'clock this morning.
They've been rolling in, and not only beautiful cars, we have a lot of food trucks, and of course we got Bill's and Honey's and Marshall's that's open, and Cahoots, so there's a lot of good food that everybody's enjoying, and just seeing people. I have noticed so many people are saying, "Oh, I haven't seen you in so long," and so it's just so exciting to have the renewed friendships.
That's right. That's something that's always good when we have festivals downtown, is the people that it brings into town, residents and people that have moved away, as well as out-of-towners. So that's great for our tourism. A lot have spent the night, last night stayed so that they could get their car and get it in place this morning. So we're really excited, but like I said, Carol and I are only two of a big committee, and we do want to mention the rest of the committee.
Yes.
I do have some notes because I don't want to leave anything out, but Scott Collins, Jeff Seifert, Jerry Taylor, Jesse Casillas, Adrian Gray, Christy Gentry, Mary Jane Porter, and Carol and I myself have been meeting for several months to plan this, and we couldn't have asked for better weather either.
Yeah, the weather's absolutely beautiful. It's not cold and it's not hot. It's just perfect for everybody, and perfect for the cars, because these are the type of cars that people do not want to get wet. And so
or sit on the top
of them. We appreciate Bill Stovall for saying that we can do this.
I've always wanted to be in the Christmas parade, so this is the closest I'll ever come to being the beauty queen.
That's it.
Also, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors that have helped this year.
We have Advance Auto, AutoZone, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Gerald's Foodland, Dixie Smith Insurance, First Commerce Bank, Till Automotive, First National Bank, Ken's Fast Foods, Shoney's, Marvin's Family Restaurant, Stovall's Body Shop, and Van Massey Auction.
So we really appreciate all of these local businesses for their help and commitment in bringing this festival to downtown. And this is a true car show, and we have categories that will be judged and awards given. We have some great trophies. I'm sure Dawn will get a shot of all the trophies. And Paul Henry's here taking pictures, so we'll have a lot of great images in the Elk Valley Times coming up, I'm sure. But let's talk about some of the categories.
Yes, we have different categories. One's the classic cruising category, and the most original, which is, nearest to the original condition of the year of the car, the Rat Rod, the Mayor's Cup, the People's Choice, and the distance traveled. Of course, now, if you're here, of course, you won't see this to afterwards, but the People's Choice is what the people that participate get to choose on. So it's really exciting.
Yeah, I think I choose this one.
I do too. I'm going to choose this one too.
Although it's really hard, and I was surprised at how many local folks that we know, they have beautiful cars that they have entered today. So, and they are just in mint condition.
Yes, when they came and they parked, they were still wiping down their tires and the doors and the inside, the whole bed, and it's just amazing how much hard work they put into it for us just to enjoy, and we appreciate them so much.
That's right. Also, we're going to have music. Wouldn't be a street festival without good food and music. Dr. Mojo is playing right now, and then Utopia is a great R&B band. Will be playing a little bit later, and we're really looking forward to that too here in downtown. Also, want to thank James Hudson with Coldwater Studios. He's a huge. I just can't even say enough good things about Hut, because we couldn't have all this great music, and he's been playing music all morning before the live band started too.
All right, we have got a nice looking vehicle here. Sir, tell us what's your name.
Raymond Bradley.
And where are you from?
Well, we live here in Fayetteville.
Okay, so you didn't have far to go. You got a nice vehicle. Tell us a little bit about, I'm going to step back out of the way and take a quick look at what you got here.
Well, we got a 71 Chevelle. We've had it for about 10 years now. We did a frame off on it and put a ZZ4 motor in it and shot at jazzy blue, hot hues, and it's just a family pet.
Well, it's a nice pet, and I bet it will. I bet it will roll.
It does pretty good. It's got a little bit of a heavy car, but it's a nice riding car down the road, and we just love old muscle cars. We got the Camaro there beside it, but that's the wife's, and we just love coming out here. Glad Fayetteville's doing what it's doing with the car shows.
Sure, there's a lot of folks here, and I tell you what, it's a nice event, and you can imagine how much bigger it's going to get as we go on.
I hope so. Hope so. Keep it growing.
It's nice to meet you, sir.
Take care. Have a good day. Thanks.
All right, we have caught up with a nice vehicle here. What's your name?
Bobby Harmon,
And you're from here?
Park City.
Okay, way out in Park City. Has a long drive for you.
Right, it was.
Tell me about your vehicle.
It's a 55 two-door Bel Air, 427 engine. It's got a turbo 400 transmission, and a Ford 8-inch rear end in it.
Wow, well, it's a beautiful vehicle. How long you had it?
About 2 years.
2 years. Well, you done a lot of work on it?
Oh yeah, a lot of work. Yeah.
So give us some ideas of some of the stuff you've done.
All the front end chrome, radiator, master cylinder, like valve covers, door handles, window cranks, door cranks. You know, you replace all of that over the years, you know.
That's right. Well, it's a good-looking vehicle. Thank you for coming. And how you doing? Tell us what part you playing in this? You just rubbing it down?
That's my father-in-law. He's worked his tail off. It's a really nice car. I'm proud for him to have it.
Mr. Honey here, and we appreciate y'all being here to Cruzin. Well, we caught up with a good-looking Mustang. Got Betty on the front of it. Tell us what kind of Mustang this is, what year?
It's a 65 standard coupe with 6-cylinder. It's basic.
It looks very, very good. Tell us your name and where you're from.
I'm Jim Gray. I'm from here in Fayetteville.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Jim. I tell you what, you got a good-looking vehicle. How long you had it?
Had it since about 1974.
Wow, you had it a long time and just been sort of taking care of it. Huh?
Well, my father-in-law bought this for my wife when she was in high school, and yeah, we've had it ever since.
We appreciate you coming to the Cruzin, and it looks good, and hope you enjoy the day.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, we caught up with the county mayor, Bill Newman, and I like your vehicle.
I'd like to claim it, but see Tracy McNeil right there?
Oh, yeah, Tracy. Hey, bro, how are you?
It's his.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's parked in front of your office, so you could claim it.
Let me talk to Tracy about that after the filming stops.
For sure. It's a great day for our city and our county.
It is wonderful. You know, not only just as the weather cooperating, people are in a great mood. The exhibitors turned out, I don't know how many vehicles we got, but it's taken me about 2.5 hours to 3 hours just to make the circle and look at everything. And that was mainly looking at vehicles, not talking to people. I really love this because, there's so many of them that are my age. I can associate with them. So, I don't know that I'm in a good a shape as some of those models my same age, because there's some beautiful ones here.
They've been took very well care of for sure, and I know it makes you proud to be right here in our community to bring something this big. Cruzin II is a good thing.
Well, now I don't want to take credit by not saying anything. I really didn't have much to do with this, Don, other than just being the county mayor. But all the people that put it on, they have done a great job, and it's just it's a team effort for anything this size to go on. So I'm really pleased with our community and the city and county. We are working together. This is not so much a city-county an affair, but when I just see the people that work in the city today out here working, and we all get along, this is a great community. We are really blessed.
We've been lucky to be born here and brought up here, and then seeing a day like this just makes you proud.
It does. It does.
Thank you for all you do, and looking forward to going around and seeing some more cars.
And let me tell you this. Nobody, a lot of people don't even know who my wife is, but she's actually working in the booth over there for the T-shirts. So I do have a wife. She's just normally making a living for me. And
somebody's got to do it.
That's right, yeah. And all the kids are here helping, so it's a great day.
Looking forward to seeing them, and thank you for all you do.
Thank you, Don.
All right, we caught up with a great-looking ride here. Tell us what kind of vehicle this is.
It's a 40 Ford pickup. Got a 302 Ford motor in it.
Wow, well, it's a pretty thing. Where y'all from? What's y'all's name? Where are you from?
Gene White. I'm from Fayetteville, Alabama.
Well, that's not very far.
Well, no, it's not that far.
We almost call y'all Tennessee.
Well, I guess that'd be all right.
You about that far from it. Yeah. All right, so tell me about the vehicle. How long you had it?
I've had it about 3 years.
Done a lot of work to it?
Well, yeah, a good bit of work, yeah.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming up here to Fayetteville to the Cruise In, and it was probably a nice cruise up here from down in Pleasant.
Well, yeah, it was nice this morning coming up, and we enjoy coming to this show. Was here last year and enjoy it, so we come back.
Now, I know you said you didn't want to talk, but you going to tell me why the little tricycle's in the back?
Well, it was bought at an antique shop in Kingsport, Tennessee.
Okay.
And it's a 1939.
1939 tricycle.
Yeah, it's just something unusual that we found, and, thought people would enjoy it, seeing that, and we get a lot of compliments on it.
Well, thank y'all for coming up to the Cruise In, and hope you have a nice ride back to Pleasant, Tennessee.
Yeah, Fayetteville, Alabama.
All right, thank you, sir.
Thank you. All right.
Caught up with my friend Anthony Moore. Anthony, we've done this before, but on the square is a little different. You're usually at the high school with the show and tell car show. We've done that a long time.
10 years. Yeah, I'm not used to being interviewed. I'm used to interviewing, so it's a little different.
That's right. Well, I tell you what, this is a big thing too.
It is, boy. It's great. You have a Cruise In on the square, and it's hard to beat. You got the shade trees, and people turn out. It's just a great event.
I don't know how many cars are here and the whole concept, but it's really, really good. You might tell the folks who might be watching this, a lot of people will be looking at this. You might tell them about when your Cruise In is and how that works.
We have ours just third week of July. It's called the Show and Tell Cruise In by Simply Truth Ministries. It supports our children, our youth camp out there behind South Lincoln School. But we have it once a year, have a good turnout. So look forward to it third week in July.
So we'll tell everybody there and all the people who are watching who want to come out to that one. How would they just show up or need to call or what?
Yeah, just show up. I usually put flyers out. People have been there previously. We mail something to them, to show up, email or regular mail. So, but we have 80 and 90 cars, so we have a good turnout every year.
Tell us about the car behind you.
1970 GTO. We've had it a year and a half. 4-speed with air. We haul grandkids in it. Do the Christmas parade every year. It's just a good car, fun car to have.
It's not its first rodeo on Channel 6, and not yours either. And we appreciate what you do. And we're going to get on around and see some more cars.
Thank you. Glad you had me.
Caught up with my friend Lynn Patterson. And Lynn, man, this is a beautiful car here. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's actually a 1969 Camaro SS with a 427 motor. We bought it, and with the plans on giving it to my grandson one day when he gets old enough, if he acts.
If he acts right.
Yeah, if he acts right. But we'll enjoy it till then.
Absolutely. Well, I hope he acts right, and if he don't, holler at me. I've been acting pretty good over the years. I've been better than I was when I was his age, I guess. So I appreciate you coming down here. This is a great day.
Oh, it is. It's fantastic. The weather's great. The cars are great. It's just a good event.
Yep. Thank you. Good to see you, bro.
Man. Thank you.
All right, we got another fine vehicle from a local guy. Tell everybody who you are.
Johnny Hurt.
Johnny, tell me a little bit about your car.
Well, it's an old black 34 Chevrolet.
It's beautiful.
Been around Lincoln County a good while. It was put into this shape back in about 1979 or 80, actually. It was built for a man in Athens, Alabama. He decided 20 years later that he might sell it. He called my brother-in-law and I, who did the major work. It was my brother-in-law, me, and Merwin Reed. Johnny Davis, Merwin Reed, and Johnny Hurt. And he gave us an opportunity. If any of us was interested in it, we could buy it. He was fixing to sell it. So, make a long story short, I went down, checked it out, came back with it. So I've had it now about 16 years.
Johnny Davis has put a lot of cars together in this community.
A lot of them together, sure has.
He's the best.
Yeah. At that time, we were doing some pretty good work. We were all young and could see good. Didn't have much arthritis, He did a lot of good stuff. I was doing painting and body work, and had some stuff that looked okay, and Merwin was doing some pretty good work with the interiors, So we kind of joined up on this and made the man happy.
We appreciate you coming to the car show. It looks good, and hope you have a great day.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, good talking to you.
Caught up with another very unique vehicle. Tell us, everybody, who you are and what kind of vehicle this is.
I'm Becky Gallant. It's a 1934 Ford Coupe.
You are were a local person for sure.
I was born and raised right here. In fact, graduated the class of 1972 from Central High.
1972, great. Well, this is a beautiful car. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, we just bought it. We went to Baton Rouge right before, when all the police officers were killed. We went down that very weekend, and the couple that we bought it from, their son is sheriff down there. So we bought it from them, and then the next week, their house and everything was flooded. So we were very lucky to get this, and we're just tickled to death to have it. Haven't done a lot to it, but it's really a fun vehicle.
Nice ride, and it's very unique. You don't see many of these on the road.
Well, we haven't, and to bring it up here and bring it home, that's so much fun.
We appreciate you coming today, and thank you, and it's good to see you.
You too.
Always welcome back home.
Thank you so much. Bye.
All right, this is Mr. Wayne Jeans. How you doing?
Fine. All right, you all right?
Tell me a little bit about, you're from here. Tell me a little bit about your vehicle.
It's a 1934 Ford two-door sedan. It's an all-steel car. It's loaded up. It's got tilt, power windows, disc brakes, 350, 700R automatic transmission, Boyd wheels, and vinyl upholstery.
Wow, it sure is beautiful, and a lot of chrome on the motor. That's nice.
Thank you.
Well, we appreciate you bringing it to the Cruzin, and I see you got that for sale, so the man with the right money can take that home today.
Yes, sir. I'll take 42 for it, and it's an all-steel car.
That sounds like a good deal, but I'm 42 short, Paul. But anyway, hey, you never know. Somebody might have to be here to get it. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Caught up with my longtime friend, Johnny Davis, and he's a legend when it comes to building cars. About how many have you built in your lifetime?
Oh, too many to count.
Have you seriously not kept up with it?
No, I haven't.
Well, tell me about the vehicles you got here. Now, these are beautiful. It's 1966?
1966 GTO, hardtop convertible. And I've owned the car bought it 30 years ago. It just put it in storage. It stayed in storage for 20 years, and then we took it out and rebuilt it. And it took about 3 years to redo the whole car.
Most people might not know you are on Mulberry Avenue, North Street, is that what that's called? And you've been here for many, many years.
39 years.
39 years. And how much longer are you going to keep doing it?
Well, as long as I'm able.
That's the way I'm going to work. That's the only way we can afford to work. You got to keep going, don't you?
Yes, that's right.
Can you tell me about how many you've seen around here that you've actually worked on?
No, but several of them, and a lot of them from out of town too. We do a lot of air conditioning work in classic cars, and we've been doing that for several years. And we done work on a lot of cars that are here.
I figured you had, man. I tell you, you've done some good work. Paul, can you pan? This one here yours?
No, this is Tommy Bradley's. Harry Crabtree brought this car for him, and it's a real nice car too. It's just been recently, I think last year, maybe year before, it was redone, and it's a nice car.
You've done a lot of good things, Johnny. We appreciate you being down here today. You didn't have far to drive. That's for one.
That's true. Didn't have far to drive.
2 blocks. Yeah, this is probably the closest car show you've ever been to.
It's closest, yeah.
Good to see you, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right, caught up with my friend Miss Jennifer Taylor, and you are doing some painting up here today, and it's looking good. Tell me a little bit what you're doing.
I am plein air painting. If nobody knows what that is, that is French for painting outside. And I am painting this beautiful car across over there. I'm not even sure what it is, but it's beautiful. So that's what I'm doing today.
And how long you been doing this?
I have been doing this for 3 years.
You've been painting a lot longer than that.
I've been painting since 2010.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I thought you was an old pro, but I guess you are, because you do some really cool things.
Yes. Well, I've actually been painting, I guess, since 2001, but doing oil painting since 2010. So.
What's it called when I'm painting outside?
Plein air painting.
Plein air painting. Okay. Well, show me what you're doing. Let's take your brush that you was working on. You was working right in here, and that's a pretty cool thing. I wouldn't know where to start.
Well, I started with a sketch. I started with a background, and now I'm putting a sketch in. And now I'm looking at different colors and shades and shapes and putting that in.
How long is it going to take for you to finish this project?
I'll probably be done. Y'all can come back in about an hour or 30 minutes maybe.
Wow, okay. Well, thank you very much and appreciate what you do. Most of the time I see you painting horses.
Yes, I usually paint pets or horses, but I've challenged myself today with painting cars.
It's good to see you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, we caught up with a nice vehicle. This is the one that we saw Jennifer painting over there just a little bit ago. Coach Ellis, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's a 1931 A Roadster. I bought it from a fellow by the name of Brown in Cowan a little over a year ago, and it's original. I mean, it's been, he's gone over the engine and all, but it's nothing except the original part of it. And we're tickled to death to have it. It's been so hot, we haven't driven it much this year, though, but the weather's changing, so maybe we'll drive it a little bit more.
You didn't have far to come, though, did you?
No, not too far.
Y'all got to be the closest one. Less than a block away, right?
We could push it up here if it went wrong.
It's a pretty car, and is it a fun drive?
Well, yes and no. Oh. When it's sitting still and I have to make a turn, it doesn't have power steering, and my power at my age is weakening.
It's all the power you got.
That's right. But when it's on the move, it's all right. Yeah, it's a pleasure to drive.
And the top back is bound to be cool.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, we appreciate y'all bringing it up here, even though you didn't have that far to come. Good to see you.
Well, thank you, Don. Appreciate you very much.
Thank you. Man, we've made the loop with Paul Henry helping me out, pushing the big red button, and that pays really good, and I appreciate him doing that. Tell everybody who you are in this vehicle here.
Gary Bell, and this is a 57 Bel Air.
57 Bel Air. It's a beautiful car. How long you had it?
About 4 months.
4 months, and you brought it here. Has you done any other show with?
Nope, this is it. My first.
Debut show at the Cruzin II, man. I appreciate
the first one here. First one here at 6.
Got here early.
Yeah, me and one of my buddies.
You got the prime spot right here on the corner, and you do. You got a great spot, and we appreciate you coming. And where'd you find this vehicle?
The guy I work with he's had it 15 years in his basement. Didn't tell nobody he had it.
Well, hey, I appreciate you bringing it here today, and I hope to see you next year because this is going to be a bigger and better thing.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Thank you. See you.
Yeah, good seeing you.
We're getting ready to close down the Cruzin II for Channel 6, and, man, we caught up with the MC for today, Jeff Wilcox. Jeff, man, I tell you, this is an unbelievable event.
I love it. It's a beautiful day. You can't ask for better weather than this, and last year was the first year that we had the Cruzin event. This year got even bigger and better. We have almost 200 cars here today on a beautiful, beautiful fall day out here on the square. A lot of vendors with great food, some cool snacks to eat too. And man, these cars, I know you've had a chance to go around and look at them. I mean, the mix of vehicles, the year range that they have, I mean, it's just a great turnout on a great day.
It definitely is. I know there's some things you want to talk about for the folks at home that might be watching and want to come next year. The time of year is first weekend of October, I believe.
It will be again in October. FayettevilleTennessee.com will have all the information on that. There's also a Facebook page for Cruzin Downtown and the Fayetteville, Tennessee Facebook page. But yeah, that's where we make all the announcements. And up until just a few minutes ago, we were still accepting. We had a couple more cars who found out about it last minute, drove on up, and they got registered. So we'll be giving some good awards away here in just a little bit, but we're glad that you came out to take a look at everything happening today.
We're going to close down with some Dr. Mojo. Jeff Wilcox, thank you. Cruzin II, another success for Fayetteville County, our hometown. I know it makes us proud.
Thanks, Don.
Running around, hanging with the crowd, putting out business in the streets, talking out loud, saying about this and that, how much she does feel. I swear she must believe it's all heaven sent. Said, hey, son, better go back around to the side or two, jutting low down. I wonder. Talk like that, boy. Well, I wonder, that thing I did. Nothing you can't handle, nothing you ain't got. Put your money on the table and drive it off the lot. Turn on that old love light, turn the baby to yes. Same old schoolboy game got you into this mess. Now, we're gonna get on back around to the side or two, jutting low down. Ooh, I wonder who taught her how to talk like that, boy. Ooh, I wonder who. Running with the Joneses, boy, just ain't where it's at. No, we're gonna get on back around to the side or two, jutting low down. I wonder who.
We invite everyone to put this on their calendar for next year. It will be October 7th, 2017, and it will be the third annual Cruzin Downtown Fayetteville, and we're already have notes for what we want to do for next year, as we always do. Also, I want to remind everyone that the 24th annual Fayetteville Host a Christmas Past is coming up on November 11th, 12th, and 13th, right here in the same place. It'll be a whole different atmosphere. We'll be ready for Christmas.
That's right.
right. Want everybody to come out and join us for the Host of Christmas Past, and it's not too late if you want to do an event or be a vendor or participate in it. Just contact Main Street or the Chamber of Commerce, and we'll be glad to get you connected.
That's right. The brochures are out, and we're trying to get those circulated. So pick up a brochure and plan your weekend. Starts on Friday evening with the lighting of the Christmas tree, and then all day on Saturday, and then the home tour and the craft show on Sunday. We will be back on FPU Channel 6 to talk more about the Host of Christmas Past and all of the events that are lined up and taking place. So stay tuned.
A very big thank you to FPU and Don Counts for filming us and being so nice to putting all this on, because it helps so much to help with promote our events, but also it gives people the opportunity at home that cannot come to be able to enjoy it. So we thank them very much for that. And again, thanks to Bill Stovall for letting us sit in his touchless car.
I might just stay here the rest of the afternoon, wave at the crowd going by.
Until Bill comes back, and then we...
But thanks everyone for tuning in to FPU Channel 6. I'm Carolyn Denton with Carol Foster, and we look forward to seeing you next time.